What's up, guys? Jez here from Whiskefy, and welcome to Whiskey Wednesday, another episode of Whiskefy TV. So, we are episode 93, I believe. I have all my paperwork in front of me, and I don't have a bottle in my hands because, as you guys saw, we are doing this sucker. Helps if I actually have it straight. It is Bourbon Pursuit United, as you guys are very familiar with the bottle shape. Now, it is 108 proof, 54% non-age stated blend of straight bourbon whiskies, running new charred American oak casks. From my knowledge, I couldn't find much online, but it is bourbons, so new charred American oak cask. Undisclosed mash bill of a blend of juice from Kentucky, Tennessee, and New York, but I will dive into those later. I think it's anywhere between $60 to $65 US, which is super funky. And I think that is about it. I know this is kind of run in batches, so I want to say this is like the 2020, 2021 batch, but I'm not sure because there's no real identifiers on it. So I know before I crack into it, the guys wanted this to be kind of consumed, so obviously there's no kind of like batch indicators, so people can't go, I've got like the 2019, I've got the 2020 batch, so there's no real, I want to say, collectible value there, which is good, which is always good for the guys, because then they can just keep pumping out juice, and then like this could be the first batch, or it could be the latest batch. Like, I don't know, there's no identifiers there. So I really want to kick off, and I guess we'll start from the top. So if you guys aren't familiar, after all the years of news, reviews, and interviews, the legends behind the best, or my personal opinion, whether they've won any awards or not, you think they would though, the best bourbon podcast, Bourbon Pursuit, Kenny Coleman and Ryan Cecil decided that after hunting bottles and after hunting bottles for so many years, they decided to, I guess, team up and release their own juice. They speak about it's not what's inside the bottle that counts, it's actually the memories created around drinking the juice, and I 100% agree with that philosophy, even though I have all these bottles kind of closed, a little bit taken out of each of them, but you know, we've been in lockdown and I've been buying more than I'm drinking, so that's always fun. Now, I decided to dive in to this one earlier to kind of get my tasting notes right, but the guys jumped into the, oh no, I do have a little bit more there. The Pursuit United release is a non-chilled filtered blend of straight bourbon whiskies created using a high rye mash bill and a wheated mash bill, which comes from, as I said earlier, Kentucky, Tennessee, and New York. Kentucky being the Bardstown Bourbon Company, New York being Lakes Distilling, and Tennessee being an unnamed distillery that isn't in Tullahoma. So I'm sure you guys can work it out, but if you need a hand across the line because you're not familiar, it's not difficult. If you're watching, boys, I'm sure you'll get that. Now, let me pour some of this out, because as I said earlier, I was able to kind of dive in and taste it, and I've been talking so much. If you guys also haven't watched it, I was able to connect with Kenny Coleman. I was super thankful to have him on my show. I had him on the 13th of the 9th. So August the 13th. A little bit of a spill, but this stuff smells incredible. So even that cork smells good. I actually like the boys are using cork. So Ep since last spill would be 0 because I spilled last week and I spilled this week as well. I don't know if that counts as a spill, there's a little bit, but everything will be okay. So is there anything else to kind of go through before I kick it off? No, it's all pretty much the same thing. So, and we're at 5 minutes. Good stuff. So let me just try and get, it's obviously coming in a little bit high proof on the nose at 108, as I said, so 54%. This is like a, what can only be described as like a caramel, kind of like a flat soda. That proof's kind of getting in the way. I kind of mixed up the glasses too, so. Caramel, flat soda, maybe some bourbon. Not bourbon. There's bourbon there. If you guys are wondering, there is bourbon there. You guys know it's going to be good. So, brown sugar was the word I was looking for. Brown sugar, lemonade, flat lemonade. Not the stuff they kind of serve out in the States, more like Sprite or like Schweppes, which is always a fun word to say. But yeah, I'll press on. As I kind of give it a good Kentucky chew there, what makes me feel like it drinks at, as I said, 108 proof, but it kind of hits a lot higher than that, which is interesting, especially when I was kind of going through that nose as well. But so it's got a thick viscosity on it. There's a lot of pepper happening there, just on the mid palate. It's kind of got like this Wrigley's kind of spearmint pepper, probably closer to a peppermint vibe, just happening there as well, which is a chewing gum in Australia if the Americans don't have it there, because I know we've got the ADA, Australian Dental Association, stamp of approval on it. So was there anything else? No, I think that was it for the palate. So for the finish, so maybe a little bit of oak there. I didn't actually write down oak in my notes, but kind of as I taste through it, it's kind of come back in. There's a long finish though, straight off the bat, long finish of kind of like a chocolate coca. No, that was the front door. That oak, as I said, maybe some, let's say marshmallow fluff. A little tub, you scoop it out. Kind of like that, like the sweetness there. Good stuff though. I think that's about it though. I still got that peppermint kind of lingering as well with those spices. So, hey, maybe that's a bit too much for you guys to take in. I think it might be. Oh well, you know, we only do one take around here. So enjoy the first and final take. Now, onto the buy, bar, or pass. Now, I'll kick it off with, it was a great nose with some great layers happening. So as I said, there was a caramel, the flat soda there, flat soda being your Sprites, your lemonades, and Schweppes, missed it. And just the brown sugar notes there as well. So just plenty of sweetness, kind of like floral. Trying to describe, you guys know what Sprite tastes like. I don't need to describe it to you. There was an awesome lingering finish and all the right notes playing there. So it just makes for like a good sipper. Even though it hits at a high proof, it just makes a great sipper. I could sit here and sip this all night. I'd even sip it if it was lower proof. Like if we can get the same notes in that lower proof, oh mate, unbeatable. and on the final buy bar or pass little note there, I'm actually devastated. We can't buy it locally, so I'm going to have to make it a buy. Anyone that's playing in the US, please make sure you get one of these, because these are good. Well, make sure you get this batch. Whatever batch this is, make sure you get it. So maybe there's a laser code on there. Actually, I forgot to mention, when I was talking to Kenny, they use, if you guys are familiar, I've actually got a good reference point here. Oh, good Lord. Okay. They actually used same to similar bottles as what Widow Jane uses. So that was a little cool fact that Kenny mentioned to me on the live we did. But yeah, so that's, maybe you guys tuned into the live, because it was a good day. It was a good day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, because I enjoy making them every week. So if you guys want to see any piece of content in there, please let me know, or any bottles you want me to review, because I am moving through it week by week. There is a lot of bottles here, a lot to go through. So you want to see anything sped up, let me know. Thank you. Love y'all. Enjoy your Whiskey Wednesday. I'm Jez. I'm out. Stay thirsty. Peace.